Good evening. It's Thursday, June 4, 2020 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim, and here's all you need to know in Newsbits tonight. The cities of Cebu and Mandaue have appealed to the Interagency Task Force and the Department of Transportation to allow motorcycle backriding for immediate family members to address the problem of public transportation. Here's Chari Coronel for the details.
Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella once again appealed to the Department of Transportation to allow backriding in private motorcycles for immediate family members, since the city transitioned to general community quarantine last June 1. Public transportation has been a problem, especially for returning workers. Labella says he first asked Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade last March to relax the no backrider policy. However, the DOTr did not heed to the appeal. The mayor is confident now that his request will be granted because of public clamor. Like Cebu City, Mandaue is also asking DOTr and Interagency Task Force for Management of the Emerging Infectious Disease to allow backriding for immediate family members. The Mandaue City Council approved the resolution authored by Carmelino Del Mar Jr. on Monday, June 1. Attorney John Edu Ibanez, the Executive Secretary of Mayor Jonas Cortez, says the council has already endorsed the resolution to the IATF and DOTr, and they are waiting for the response. Cebu Governor Gwendolyn Garcia issued Executive Order 19, allowing backriding in private motorcycles in the province to address the lack of transportation. Garcia, however, clarified that the order will not take effect immediately, as the provincial board still has to convene tomorrow. The EO mandates that both the backrider and driver must wear closed shoes and prescribed helmets, and the driver cannot charge a fare for the passenger. Chari Coronel, Newsbits Tonight.
Cebu City now has 2,510 COVID-19 cases after it reported 61 new cases of the coronavirus disease today. The total number of recoveries also rose to 1,188 after it reported 12 new recoveries. Here's Kenneth Torres for the details.
Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella announced 61 new cases of coronavirus disease today, bringing the total count of cases in the city to 2,510. The 61 new cases came from Barangay Sambagdos with 16, Suba with 7, Barangays Basak Pardo and Ermita with 5 cases each, Labangon with 4, Luz, Kamputhaw and Sambag Uno with 3 cases each, Dulho Fatima, Pardo, Punta Princesa and Inayawan with 2 cases each, Basak San Nicolas, Mambaling, Pahina Central, Quiyot Pardo, San Roque, Tinago and Guadalupe with 1 case each. The city also logged 12 new recoveries today, raising the total count to 1,188. The new recoveries all came from Barangay Luz. Meanwhile, Mandaue City also recorded additional recovery today. Patient 11, a 24-year-old male inmate of the Mandaue City Jail, has recovered from COVID-19. The city now has a total of 33 recoveries, with 300 confirmed cases and 5 deaths as of June 4. In Cebu Province, 30 cases were recorded today, bringing the total count to 236. Pinamungahan Town has 7 new confirmed cases. Municipal Health Officer Marlon Kiamco says 4 of the 7 patients came from Barangay Tangub, who are all asymptomatic and are direct contacts to the first case. They are currently under home quarantine. Barangay Tahaw also recorded 2 cases. One is symptomatic while the other one is asymptomatic. Both are now isolated in a quarantine facility. Barangay Tutay also has 1 case. The patient is reportedly asymptomatic. Family members and close contacts of the patient are now under home isolation. Consolacion also logged 1 new case. The new patient is a 46-year-old male from Purok Sunflower, Lower Cambyuhan in Barangay Kasili. The patient is currently admitted at Chonghua Hospital in Cebu City and is now recovering. Kenneth Torres, Newsbits Tonight.
Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella has requested bus firms to hire jeepney drivers in the city who lost their source of income when the government temporarily suspended public transportation due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Here's Chari Coronel for the details.
Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella wants jeepney drivers in the city to drive buses so they may have a source of income and at the same time help solve the lack of transportation. Labella says he already sent a letter to the management of Valyacar Transit Incorporated to hire POJ drivers who know how to drive buses, considering that most of the bus drivers are from the province and not familiar with the city thoroughfares. The mayor also sent a letter to the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board and the Department of Transportation to allow the operation of public utility jeepneys. However, he says this may take time before his concern will be addressed by the agencies. Since the city transitioned to general community quarantine on June 1, lack of public transportation remains a problem, especially to returning workers. Cebu City and other cities need 200 buses to address the absence of jeepneys and taxis. Each bus needs 2 drivers and conductors to operate. Chari Coronel, Newsbits Tonight.
Online sellers who fail to disclose the price of their goods may face charges for violating the Consumer Act of the Philippines. Here's Kenneth Torres for the details.
Consumers welcomed the move of the Department of Trade and Industry that pointed out sellers should put the price of their goods up front rather than responding to potential customers. The popular line, PM is the key. Under Republic Act 7394 or the Consumer Act of the Philippines, it is unlawful to offer any consumer product for retail sale to the public without an appropriate price tag, label or marking publicly displayed to indicate the price of each article, and said products shall not be sold at a price higher than the stated therein and without discrimination to all buyers. The manner of placing price tags, labels, or marking must be written clearly, indicating the price of the consumer product per unit in pesos and centavos. Any person who will violate the law will be penalized with 5,000 to 2 million peso fine with maximum imprisonment of up to 15 years. Kenneth Torres, Newsbits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Anden. Good evening.